देयर आर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ साधुज। अभी कुंभ मेला चल रहा है, तो
या
मैंने कुछ देखा कि किसी के सर पे कबूतर है, या
हाँ
वन बाबा इज जस्ट होल्डिंग हिज वन हैंड
यस
अप इन द एयर एंड
यस
जस्ट बीइंग लाइक दैट फॉर इयर्स।
राइट
हर एक अपना पाथ चूज करते हैं।
हम्म
Also they have some supernatural powers, which
हम्म
I think this somebody was trying to just show, with their jatas they
हम्म
just try to move things and get life into the things. So ये इनमें categories होती है, like
या
types होते हैं, and what are they, and why there are types in also aghoris?
there are various paths towards reaching the goal of achieving nirvana, or I would say
Enlightenment.
merging enlightenment, merging with Shiva, the Shiva tattva.
Hmm.
What we are more enamored by, we are more attracted to, are those which are a bit shocking to us,
Hmm.
और a bit perplexing, कि कभी देखा नहीं वैसे. जैसे कबूतर वाला कोई मैंने देखा, कबूतर वाले बाबा, where I saw that where there's a kabutar sitting on the head of that particular baba.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that he belongs to a particular sect. Okay, there are fundamentally Naga Babas, उनके अखाड़े होते हैं, groups. I think there are some 12 or 13 akhadas, and they come from different parts of India, especially the northern part of India.
Hmm.
There are aghori sadhus. उनके अखाड़े नहीं होते हैं. They come with their gurus. They come in groups or they come individually. And then there are hatha yogis जो हट करते हैं.
The one hand in the air is
Exactly.
like a hati yoga.
Exactly. तो उनका एंड क्यों करते हैं? Because it is to train their mind. हट is stubbornness.
जिद.
मैं नहीं, हाँ, जिद, मैं नहीं छोड़ूंगा, मैं करूंगा. So it's more of a practice to strengthen their willpower. And it's for what? ये तो एक निमित्त है. It is to prove, it is to, from their point of view, they're making themselves more stronger with their willpower to sit and do their sadhana, because sadhana is more important for them. When they keep their hand up, अभी भी मैंने देखा, the hand has become almost like a twig,
Yeah, and the
like a,
nails are grown,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
So it's only to make them extremely, extremely, extremely strong in their willpower, which can help them to continue and intensify their sadhana. And their sadhana is very different. श्रद्धा, हम जपमाल लेके जप करते हैं, ठीक है, ओम नमः शिवाय. We do one mala, 108, 2 malas, 3 malas. तो कोई मिलते हैं जो कहते हैं कि I do 108 malas. Many of these people who come, when they do their sadhana, they go beyond time. They go so deep, they lose the track of time, just like we lose track of time when we sleep. That is why when an Aghori sadhu who I know did a sadhana in the cremation ground, he was there for a few weeks. From morning Brahma Muhurta till night, he had to do his sadhana, which means sitting and doing his meditation. Physically, yes, there is no movement because they're seated in one particular still position, but internally, the vibrations of their chanting, of their japa, as one example I'm giving you, it's so intense. It vibrates their entire system. It awakens the different centers of their kundalini, from मूलाधार चक्र to the सहस्रार. ये बहुत अद्भुत, and it's very, very unique and a very deep science that they practice. Whether it's the Aghori sect or the Naga sect or the Hatha yogis or just the yogis who have their gurus and they're practicing some sadhana, they come to Kumbh Mela to seek the guidance of Mother Nature, to get completely charged by the waters in which they take the 3 dips. It's more like a catalyst for them. It makes them more powerful. They feel more stronger to continue their sadhana.